Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Zota Healthcare Limited Q1 FY26 earnings conference call. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Ajit Mishra from Ernst & Young Investor Relations. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening to all the participants on this call. I am Ajit Mishra from Ernst & Young Investor Relations. Before we proceed to the call, let me remind you that the discussion may contain forward-looking statements that may involve known or unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors. It must be viewed in conjunction with our business risk that could cause future result performance or achievement to differ significantly from what it expressed or implied by such forward-looking statements. Please note that we have mailed the press release, presentation, results, and the same are available on the exchange and company website. In case if you have not received the same, you can write to us and we'll be happy to send the same over to you. To take us through the results and address your questions today, we have the top management of Zota Healthcare Limited, represented by Mr. Himanshu Zota, Founder and Whole-Time Director, Mr. Mokshesh Zota, Managing Director, and Dr. Sujit Paul, Group Chief Executive Officer. We will start the call with an opening remark on brief overview of the performance for the quarter gone past, followed by question and answer session. With that said, I will now hand over the call to Mokshesh Zota. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Hello. Am I audible? Can I start?
Yes. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for Zota Healthcare Limited Q1 FY26 earnings call. I am Mokshesh Zota, Managing Director of Zota Healthcare Limited. I am pleased to have with me today Mr. Himanshu Zota, a Founder Director, and Dr. Sujit Paul, a Group CEO. We appreciate you all taking the time to join us for our earnings call this evening. Before we move on to the company-specific performance and updates, I would like to share some key terms, key trends, and highlights from the Indian generics market, which will set context to the overall market performance in the quarter. Rising demand for affordable healthcare is shaping the growth of India's generics market, a vision and purpose that sits at the core of what we serve at Zota Healthcare Limited. With rising healthcare costs and limited access to affordable medication, patients and increasing number of healthcare providers are turning to the generic drug as a cost-effective alternative. Generic medications offer comparable efficacy, safety, and quality to a branded equivalent at a fraction of the cost, making them an attractive option for individuals seeking an affordable treatment option. According to the National Health Profile of India, healthcare expenditure has been increasing steadily, with a significant focus on reducing out-of-pocket expense for medical care. Using generic medicines can save patients as much as 60 to 90% on their medication cost. This affordability makes it easier for people to access essential treatments for chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular, and neurovascular disease, helping them to stay on track with the treatment and improvement on their health outcomes. WHO estimates approximately 77 million individuals above the age of 18 in India suffer from type 2 diabetes, and 25 million are at a greater risk of developing diabetes. The rising case of such disease, coupled with changing lifestyle and the expansion of aging population, are propelling the requirement for long-term medication that are cost-effective and are preferred by both healthcare providers and patients, supporting the Indian generic drug market growth. Now, as many of you may already be aware, but for the benefit of those joining us for the first time, I would like to quickly outline our business segments. Zota Healthcare operates through 4 key verticals. Number 1, Dawa India. It is India's only leading private sector generic pharmacy chain which gives 100% private label products. Under this vertical, we have store network of around 1745 stores as on 30th June 2025. This includes 986 COCO and 759 COCO stores. This generic pharmacy offers generic medicines remarkably 30 to 90% lower price compared to their branded equivalents, along with OTC, nutraceutical, cosmetic, and Ayurvedic products. We have also entered online B2C business through a hyperlocal delivery app. Now it is in initial rollout phase. 2. Domestic operations. Our oldest vertical, distributing around 4,000 plus products across all major therapeutic areas via 1,050 plus distributors. All products come from WHO GMP certified manufacturers marketed under the Zota brand. Number 3. Export business. Has presence in 30 plus countries focused on CIS, Latin American countries, African countries and Asian countries. Our Sachin SEZ facility produces 250 plus formulations with 325 products approval out of 586 doses filed. Fourth and lastly, the Everyday Herbal Group. In 2024, we acquired 56% stake in this company, which is licensed by the Khadi and Village Industries Commission. These acquisitions strengthen our OTC and cosmetic portfolio with a trusted Khadi market products, adding authenticity and brand appeal. Now I would request Mr. Himanshu Zota, Whole-Time Director, to take you all through a financial, followed by a key operational highlights. Thank you.
Thank you, Moksis. I am Himanshu Zota, Founder and Whole-Time Director. Our consolidated revenue from operations stood to 103.58 crores in Q1 FY26, an increase of 84% year-on-year compared to 56.3 crores in Q1 FY25. Dava India will continue to be the largest contributor to our revenue mix, accounting for 73% of total revenue came from Dava India at 75.62 crores in impressive 111% growth year-on-year. Domestic sales stood at 15.07 crore, growing 8% year-on-year, while 15% share of the total revenue came from domestic sales. Our export business also performed well, registering 41% growth to 6.64 crore year-on-year, contributing 6% of total revenue. Everyday Herbal Group contributing 6.24 crore this quarter, also making up 6% of total revenue. Consolidated gross profit rose 95% year-on-year to 58.45 crore compared to 29.96 crore in Q1 FY25. Consolidated EBITDA at 4.83 crore with an EBITDA margin of 4.7%. Moving to our operation performance for this quarter. Our Dava India store network expanded to 1745 stores nationwide as on 31st June 2025. Comparison 986 COCO and 759 FOFO outlets. During this quarter, we added 163 new stores, including 134 FOFO and 29 FOFO, reflecting our balanced approach of strengthening the company-owned infrastructure while advancing our asset-light expansion model. COCO stores saw a remarkable year-on-year increase from 386 to 986, while FOFO stores grew from 645 to 759. This expansion drove a more than a twofold jump in quarterly footfall to 35.35 lakh versus 17.5 lakh last year, supported by heightened brand awareness and aggressive rollout. To further strengthen visibility and connect with consumers, we appointed renewed actor and entrepreneur Mr. Sunil Shetty as our brand ambassador during this quarter. The robust traffic translated into an 88% year-on-year GMV to 87.78 crore compared to 46.58 crore in Q1 FY25. With a growth evenly spread across both formats, average wallet spend remained healthy with 231 in COCO and rupees 281 in FOFO store. Looking ahead, we remain focused on deepening our presence, improving store level efficiency and leveraging our brand equity to capture the growing demand for affordable, high-quality medicine across India. With that, I would now like to open the floor for question and answer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Mr. Sukrit D. Patil from Eyesight Fintrade Private Limited. Please go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon to the Zota team. I have a specific question for Mr. Mokshesh Zota. Are you there online, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Sukrit Patil. My question is, as Zota scaled the Dava India network and is exploring deeper penetration into Tier 2 and Tier 3 markets, how are you thinking of evolving the business model to drive more profits, perhaps through tech-enabled supply chain efficiency or alternate monetization like diagnostics or wellness? And if the consumer uptake or regulatory tailwind slow down, what contingencies or fallback levers are you building to sustain growth and margin improvement in the coming quarter 2, quarter 3? Yes, thank you.
Noted. I'm Dr. Sujit Paul. I'll take this question for you. So you have three parts of the question. The first part was relevant to SCM, followed by the other two. So I'll kind of dissect all the three parts and give you answer one by one. Your first part of the question had in terms of supply chain efficiency towards the scalability of the business. So at this point of time, as I speak, we have central supply chain management, primarily because, we are operating more on the chronic disease management sections, and that's where the chunk of the business lies. So it's a very lean management that we are operating, and that's already an enabler towards the same. However, that had a link with your second part of the question in terms of the model of the business expansions. I'll link both, and I'll be specific to your question on the models. In terms of the models, primarily we would be integrating towards the offline and online, and there is where you will get better efficiencies. Now, how will that be? It is because, like some of the online players that you have in the country, who primarily operate their online either through their warehouse model or few of them through the dark store model. For us, it's not like that. It's purely a hyper-local delivery model, which is for your compliance. Now, if you see the regulations of the way how it's been drafted for the online business for India, it is more so to ensure that we deliver in the respective state and similar. So our hyperlocal model would ensure that it not only enhances, builds efficient supply chain and robust management, but it would also increase the speed, it would decrease the time, it would build much more operational costs and thereby the efficiencies at large. So if you see, it's a corporate management that we have built around to ensure that we not only enhance the profitability, but it also gives better consumer experiences at the end of the day. And your SCM actually gets integrated to the store level last mile as well. Trust it's clear and you've understood.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your guidance.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mr. Harsh Shah from Seven Rivers Holding. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. A couple of questions from my end. If I look at your store cohort, around 83 of your stores are more than 24 months old now. So just wanted to understand what would be the EBITDA margin of this cohort. I mean, how many stores will be operating at more than 20% kind of a margin, because that is the business model that has been shown on the presentation. And second question is, if I look at the cohort of 9 to 12 months, we have opened 136 stores which are 9 to 12 months old. of these, how many would have already achieved break-even at EBITDA level?
Yeah. So, we have already mentioned all this data in our recent presentation. We have already given the store-wise, age-wise sales for the respective stores. So I can give a highlight of that. We have a 29 store which is more than 36 months old. So it is 29 store having a sales of 6.56 lakh per store per month GMV. It's a GMV. So EBITDA margin की अगर बात करें तो ये store level EBITDA is roughly 30% of that 29 store. And next 54 stores which are having a more than 2 years, which EBITDA store level EBITDA is roughly 20%.
Okay. And what would be the break even of stores which are 9 to 12 months old? How many would have already broken even at EBITDA level?
Yeah, normally मैं आपको सिंपल चीज बताऊंगी. एक स्टोर में जो एक्सपेंसेस होता है, एक होता है रेंट विच इज रफली 40,000 रुपीज मेरा रेंट है रफली. फिर 2 फार्मेसी का एक्सपेंस कैपेक्स की बात करूं तो विच इज रफली 70,000 रुपीज, 65-70,000 रुपीज पर मंथ का फार्मेसी एक्सपेंस एंड 15,000 रुपये अदर एक्सपेंसेस. So all together is 1.2 lakh rupees per month per store is expenses. And in Coco store we have a handsome of 60% gross margin. So roughly 2 lakh की रेवेन्यू पे 2,20,000 2,25,000 की GMV पे या 2 लाख की रेवेन्यू पे ये ब्रेक इवन पे आ जाता है. और करंटली आपने अभी रिसेंट के पीपीटी में आप देखा 9 to 12 मंथ का स्टोर अभी 2,05,000 की GMV पे है. तो रफली ये नियर टू ब्रेक इवन पहुंच गए.
Got it. Understood, sir. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. The next question is from the line of Mr. Subhanu from Three Head Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, team. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
So please go ahead.
Hello, sir. What are the initiatives are you taking for improving this average wallet spend?
Sorry, I can't understand your question. Sorry.
What are the initiatives are you taking for improving this average bill value or average wallet spend?
Got it. So firstly, our push is to ensure that every end consumer stroke patient get the desired medicine. So whilst I can talk for 10 minutes to actually make you understand what we are doing to increase the ABV, but I think not. Rather than that, let me be straight on that. What we are ensuring is that every single product that the end consumer wants, they primarily get. So on an average, most of the chronic disease products that the end consumer would want is what we are getting. But on a larger scale, it is not only a pharmacy. It is a health and wellness store put together, where right from drugs to OTC to Nutra to Ayurvedic, everything they can get, so that the average bill actually increases towards actually what the end consumer needs. Now, this why I said in my statement actually twice is for you to understand the emphasis to give the right kind of products to the end consumer that he actually needs. So we have, apart from that, a lot of programs that runs around the stores, in around the BTL activities, ATL activities, so on and so forth, to ensure that the ABV increases as well.
Okay, understood. My second question is, what is your mature store ABV?
It's roughly 260, 270.
260. And new store?
New store is roughly 200, roughly.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mr. Naman Maheshwari from Brescon Ventures Private Limited. Please go ahead, sir. Mr. Naman? Mr. Naman, are you online?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, congratulations on the set of numbers. Two basic questions. One is footfalls per store, right? As we expand, do we see these footfalls to, come down temporarily and then stabilize at a certain rate? So the second allied question along with this is, what sort of walk-ins to sales conversion ratio do we typically look at, right? So those are the first two questions. I have more after I get the answers to these.
So currently our जैसे कोई भी स्टोर नया मेरा स्टार्ट होता है तो इनिशियली फुटफॉल विल बी समवेयर अबाउट 15 से 20 लोग डेली फुटफॉल इज 15 to 20 एंड फॉर एग्जांपल मैं अगर 3 साल पुराना जो मेरा स्टोर है जो मैच्योर स्टोर की बात करूं दैट फुटफॉल विल कम टू 70 to 100 मतलब 70 to 100 का फुटफॉल आता है एट मैच्योर लेवल.
Okay. At the 3-year level. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
And sir, ये जो 15 to 20 होते हैं इसमें typically is there a low conversion ratio or how does it track or do we not track that particularly?
स्पेशली क्योंकि ये जेनरिक फार्मेसी है तो अभी करंट की बात करूं तो करंट में मोस्ट ऑफ द पेशेंट आर कवर्ड. मतलब आप ये समझो कि डेली के 20 का फुटफॉल आता है तो 20 में से 19 लोग लेके ही जाते हैं क्योंकि वो माइंडसेट से ही आते हैं कि यहाँ पे मुझे जेनरिक मिलेगी दवा इंडिया जेनरिक फार्मेसी है तो यहाँ पे कन्वर्जन रेशियो इज मोर देन 90-95% करंट.
एंड सर इसमें लास्ट चीज ये थी कि जो डू वी ट्रैक न्यूट्रास्यूटिकल सेल सेपरेटली मतलब जो अभी आप बता रहे थे विच वुड बी अ ड्राइवर ऑफ एओवी इंक्रीज. Are we seeing that 36 months old store में the nutraceutical component or the value add component is increasing as a percentage of overall revenue?
So what happens is that the Nutra, the OTC, and the Ayurvedic all gives the equivalent push for the drug, which closely consumes to close to around the 27%.
It would be 27%.
Yes.
Okay. And in new stores, what would this be? This rate?
It's similar.
That will be similar.
Similar.
Okay.
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. The next question is from the line of Mr. Arman from Blue Sky Fintech Private Limited. Please go ahead.
यार सर मेरे को पूछना था कि ये जो हमारा स्टोर एक्सपेंशन जिस तेजी से चल रहा है क्या इसी स्पीड से चलता रहेगा और अगर ये इसी स्पीड से चलता है तो क्या सस्टेनेबल मार्जिन हम सोच रहे हैं और कब हम ये सोच रहे हैं कि हम ब्रेक इवन पर इबिटा लेवल पर ब्रेक इवन पर ओवरऑल और पैट लेवल पर ब्रेक इवन पर इबिटा पर तो हम अभी भी लगभग 4% के आसपास का हमने मार्जिन प्रॉफिट किया है बट कब हम सोच रहे हैं कि पैट लेवल पर हम ब्रेक इवन पर आ जाएंगे.
So, अगर ग्रोथ की बात करें तो हम कंटिन्यूसली फॉर एग्जांपल करंट ईयर वी आर फोकसिंग 800 स्टोर हम करंट ईयर में कोको स्टोर वी आर प्लानिंग फॉर 800 स्टोर और हम इनलाइन ही है हम 800 स्टोर खोलेंगे. तो रही बात आपकी ब्रेक इवन की या स्टोर लेवल इबिटा मतलब नेट लेवल इबिटा पॉजिटिव या नेट लेवल पैट पॉजिटिव की बात करें तो उसके लिए और कम से कम क्योंकि मेरे अभी करंटली बहुत पुराने स्टोर जैसे मैंने पीपीटी में ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है कि अभी मेरे 36 मंथ पुराने स्टोर सिर्फ 29 है या 2 साल पुराने स्टोर 54 है. तो ये स्टोर जब तक मतलब अगले मे बी 18 मंथ और मे बी 24 मंथ तक जब तक ये जो मेरा जो ब्रांच है यहाँ पे 600 या 700 स्टोर नहीं आ जाते इस ब्रैकेट में उसके बाद ये कम्प्लीटली स्टोरी चेंज हो जाएगी और ये अच्छा मतलब अच्छा खासा प्रॉफिट में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. तो इट विल मे बी 12 to 18 मंथ अभी भी और लगेगा इसको.
और सर ये जो 12 to 18 मंथ्स में आप जीएमवी हमारा कहाँ तक पहुंच चुका होगा?
वो तो अभी क्योंकि अभी हमने ऑलरेडी ग्रोथ की जो ट्रेजेक्टरी है ऑलरेडी हमने पीपीटी में दी है कि नॉर्मली एक स्टोर फर्स्ट ईयर में 2 लाख 2.25 लाख पे पहुंचता है नॉर्मली पर मंथ पर स्टोर. सेकंड ईयर में वो करीब करीब 3-3.5 लाख पहुंचता है, थर्ड ईयर में वो 4.5 लाख पहुंचता है, फोर्थ ईयर में वो 6 लाख पहुंचता है पर मंथ पर स्टोर की बात करूं तो उसके हिसाब से आप यू कैन कैलकुलेट द GMV.
ठीक, ओके, थैंक्स अ लॉट सर.
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and one on your touchtone telephone. The next question is from the line of Mr. Harsh Shah from Seven Rivers Holding. Please go ahead. Mr. Harsh, are we online? Mr. Harsh? We'll take up the next participant. The next question in line is from Mr. Kaushal Kedia from Worldford PMS. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sir, thank you for an opportunity to ask questions. Sir, I wanted to understand how many stores have you closed in the last financial year, that is FY 24-25?
So roughly total 19 स्टोर हमने क्लोज किए हैं, उसमें से 6 स्टोर हमने रीलोकेट किए हैं. तो नेक्स्ट नंबर पे 12-13 स्टोर हमने क्लोज किए.
And in this
करंट क्वार्टर में हमने कोई भी 0 स्टोर क्लोज किया है, कोई भी स्टोर क्लोज नहीं किया है करंट क्वार्टर.
And sir, the lifetime of the company, how many stores you closed?
इन कोको अभी हम ओनली 19 जो हमने लास्ट ईयर किया था उतना ही स्टोर क्लोज किया है.
In full lifetime.
Yeah.
So that's a very good ratio. So we can extrapolate this thing depending on kitna stores kiya. Okay, that's it. Congratulations, sir. Great set of numbers. Thank you, sir.
So, just to add on to your point, you can extrapolate that, and also how to extrapolate that in terms of mathematical numbers is that, as Mangshubai was saying, that that effectively maybe 12 or 13 is a number. So on a scale of 1,000 plus at this point of time, that's the bare minimum. But also the current stores that we are opening, maybe in the last 1-2 years, that you see that these stores also have a very, very moderate kind of rental. So that's a positive extrapolation that you get into.
Okay, sir. So we are seeing the rental that Himanshu bhai gave us at 40,000 rupees per month is even cheaper than that.
That is what it is. The earlier stores, the rentals were on a higher scale. So that's how you have to look into the figures.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Miss Anjali Singh from Bansal Family Office. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello. Hi, thanks for the opportunity. So my question is, in the last earnings call, you have guided for the opening of approximately 900 new COCO stores. And this quarter, 163 new stores were added, including COCO and FOFO. So given the current pace of expansion, do you anticipate a ramp-up in COCO stores openings in the upcoming quarters to meet the 900 store target?
हमने 900 नहीं 800 स्टोर बोला था और वी आर इन लाइन विद 800 स्टोर. नॉर्मली हमने लास्ट ईयर भी आपने देखा होगा कि Q1 थोड़ा सा स्लो रहता है और Q1, Q3, Q4 में हम थोड़ा सा इसमें रैपिड करते हैं. तो वी आर इन लाइन विद दैट नंबर और वी आर वेरी मच कॉन्फिडेंट दैट वी आर क्लोज 800 नंबर इन दिस करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर.
Okay. So one more question. So it was on marketing and advertisement expenses. What is your marketing and advertisement expenses as a percentage of sales? And will it increase in FY26 given the aggressive expansion?
So it will moderately increase because the expansions would be there and there will be a moderate increase that will get into marketing expansion for the visibility of the brand. But it's well in control.
Yeah. Currently it is not more than 5% of total revenue.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and one on your touchtone telephone. The next question in line is from Miss Vaibhavi Shah, an individual investor. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Hello,
Ms.
am I
Raivavi?
audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I have two sets of questions. First, sir, with reference to region-wide stores data given in the presentation, we noticed that between March and June 2025, there was some reduction in franchisee-owned and franchisee-operated stores in states such as Bihar, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand. So could you please highlight what reasons have caused to these closures?
Okay, so you can finish the second. Do you want me to answer this first?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So typically, that if you really see the whole presentation deck as what we have shared with you, past, present, and future, you'll see that the organization's focus stands on company-owned stores for various logical reasons. So there would be some reductions that you mentioned for the franchisees. So I would not use the word reductions. I would say that there are some closures that you have mentioned of franchisees. So any franchisee who does not adhere to the terms and conditions of the organization does not fit on to stay as a franchisee. And we have to be careful and cognizant about this fact, and accordingly the decisions are taken for that.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the detailed answer. And sir, my next question is, as you have previously mentioned that Dava India B2C online portal and mobile app were in the initial rollout phase. So now could you please share whether the platform has now been launched on a pan-India basis or it's still limited to specific region?
No, the platform is now launched. The B2C portal is what it is. It is also in the form of an app, both in the Android and the iOS. It is available, and it is full through.
Okay, sir. And could you highlight the states where Dava India e-pharmacy chain has commenced operations?
By far, if you see, we are spreading ourselves across the country now.
Okay. That's really great to hear, sir. Thank you for the opportunity and all the best, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. The next question in line is from Mr. Arman from Blue Sky Fintech Private Limited. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just I want to confirm, like in every investor presentation में हम ये बताते हैं कि हमारा लगभग 80% रिपीट कस्टमर्स है. तो इन शॉर्ट सर हमारा ये कहने का सेंस है कि हर 10 जने जो हमारी शॉप पे आ रहे हैं उसमें से 8 ऐसे हैं जो अब हर बार हमारे साथ बाइंग करते रहेंगे, राइट?
Sorry? 8% repeat customer. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Mr. Arman, could you come again with your question? There is a static disturbance at your end. Could you speak a little bit louder?
Yeah. हम हमारे इन्वेस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन में हम हमेशा ये चीज देखते हैं कि हमारे लगभग 80% रिपीट कस्टमर्स है, राइट सर? तो मेरा कहने का सेंस आपसे पूछने का ये है कि एक तो ये सवाल कि मतलब जो भी 10 जने हमारे यहाँ पर फुटबॉल में हमारे हमने ये भी क्लेरिफाई करा कि अगर 10 जने हमारे यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं तो ऑलमोस्ट उसमें 90-95% कुछ लेके ही जाते हैं, राइट? तो कहने का सेंस ये हुआ कि कोई 10 जने जो हमारे शॉप पर आ रहे हैं उसमें से अब 8 जने अब हमारे पास हमेशा के लिए रहने वाले हैं, राइट?
Yes.
ओके.
Yes, absolutely.
तो हमारे हाँ एग्जैक्टली. तो ये हमारा मोड भी बन जाता है, राइट? क्योंकि हमारे नए स्टोर्स के साथ भी हमारा फुटफॉल और क्वार्टरली जीएनवी दोनों इस तरीके से बढ़ रहा है जो आपकी जो चीज बोल रहे हैं उसको जस्टिफाई भी कर रहा है. और एक और चीज सर, ये जो आपके 136 स्टोर्स हैं जो 9 से 12 मंथ के बीच में है, उसमें से एक्चुअली में ब्रेक इवन कितनों का हो चुका है?
ये ऑलरेडी मैंने आप नॉर्मल पहले तो आप ये समझो कि ब्रेक इवन होने के लिए मुझे 2,40,000 की जीएमवी चाहिए. 2,40,000 पर स्टोर पर मंथ. अभी 9 to 12 मंथ वाले स्टोर 2 लाख पे है और 12 मंथ के ऊपर वाले जो 99 स्टोर है वो 2,34,000 पे है. तो ये जो 2,34,000 पे 99 स्टोर है ये ब्रेक इवन के ऊपर आ गए.
ओके.
और बाकी के जो 9 to 12 मंथ वाले हैं 136 स्टोर जो लास्ट ईयर में Q1 में खोले थे हमने, वो अभी 2,05,000 पे है तो ये एक क्वार्टर में ये भी ब्रेक इवन पे आ जाएंगे नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर में। तो हर क्वार्टर में हमारे जो हर क्वार्टर में खुलने वाले स्टोर ब्रेक इवन पे आते जाएंगे अभी।
ओके, गॉट इट। थैंक्स सर।
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and one on your touchtone telephone. We'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The next question is from the line of Ms. Vaibhavi Shah, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you again, sir, for the opportunity. My question is related to the EBITDA, sir. Sir, as our EBITDA has turned positive to 483 lakhs versus a loss in last quarter, Q1 FY25 year-on-year. So what specific cost optimization or scale benefits contributed to these?
That scale benefit is contributed to that EBITDA. क्योंकि लार्जली फ्रॉम कोको स्टोर हमारे जो भी पुराने स्टोर हैं, जैसे ही पुराने होते जा रहे हैं पूरा EBITDA टर्न पॉजिटिव में आ रहे हैं, तो भी पुराने स्टोर नंबर बढ़ रहे हैं ओल्ड स्टोर, और इसीलिए अब धीरे धीरे ये EBITDA पॉजिटिव में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है।
Okay, sir. So what is your EBITDA target for FY26 as a whole?
Like that we cannot commit. That is too premature. Yeah, that is very premature answer. So we cannot answer on that question. But in line, अभी जो आपने देखा होगा लास्ट दो क्वार्टर से Q4 FY25 और Q1 FY26 लास्ट दो क्वार्टर से हम EBITDA पॉजिटिव में आ गए, और लास्ट क्वार्टर में हम 3.6% था, जो अभी बढ़ के 4.7% हुआ है करंट क्वार्टर में, which is 4.7%. And typically what is happening is that we are in a growth phase. So when you are in a growth phase, then you have to kind of build the focus on terms of the tactical strategical growth for the organization, and in spite of that, the delta is moving positive.
Okay, got it, sir. Got it. So we would be positive at the EBITDA level throughout the year.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mr. Harsh Shah from Seven Rivers Holding. Please go ahead. Mr. Harsh, are we connected? Mr. Harsh Shah? Sir, are we connected? We'll take the next participant in line. The next question is from the line of Mr. Dhwanil from iWealth Fund. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir, and congratulations on a good set of numbers. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Himanshu, I just wanted to understand, as you clearly mentioned on the COCO expansion, we would be adding close to 800 stores this year. And sir, any guidance on the FOFO opening this year? Because I think Q1 also we saw decent openings, about 29 stores.
Nearly 150 to 200 stores in current financial year.
150 to 200. Okay. Because we were earlier saying that we will not be opening further FOFO and will be focusing on the COCO chain only.
Yeah.
So just to understand.
No, earlier we said that we will be focusing on more on COCO. That's what we said.
Got it, sir.
And with the 80-20 ratio of COCO is to FOFO, that's what it is. We are focusing more on COCO.
Got it, sir. So close to 150 stores in the FOFO this year, ballpark.
Yeah.
And sir, when I just see our presentation, right? So and I was trying to understand the early breakup of stores which we've given, right? So when I see our old presentation in June 23, we had 114 COCO stores, and now when I see June 25, right? So 36 plus months are close to 29, and about 2 years is close to 54. So just wanted to understand that this should have been higher, right? If we had 115 stores 2 years back, so this number should have been closer to that, or if we have
No,
not
closure number is only 19 store are closed. So maybe 2-3 months का store अभी 15 months जो हमने जो दिया है December 23rd वाला 52 का जो थर्ड ट्रांच है, हो सकता है वहाँ पे 5-10 स्टोर वहाँ पे आएंगे और हमने आज टिल डेट में क्लोज ओनली 19 स्टोर 19 स्टोर ही बंद किए टिल डेट।
तो हिमांशु जी, मैं ये ऐसे समझ रहा था, अगर आपका जून 23 में 114 स्टोर है, राइट, तो उसको तो मिनिमम 2 साल या 3 साल तो हो ही गए अभी जून 25 में, करेक्ट? तो मेरा जो 36 प्लस है और 24 प्लस है, वो दोनों का सर टोटल 114 तो होना चाहिए था अभी।
नहीं, ये आप करो ना,
कितना टोटल 83 आ रहा है।
लेकिन आप देखो ना, जो हमने 52 स्टोर है जो थर्ड ट्रांच वाला, वो 1 अप्रैल 23 से, मतलब एक क्वार्टर जो आप 1 अप्रैल 23 टू 31 जून 23, वो इस ब्रैकेट में आ गया ना 52 स्टोर वाला ब्रैकेट में, क्योंकि हमारे फर्स्ट ट्रांच में 101 स्टोर थे, सबसे फर्स्ट 101 स्टोर थे।
ओके,
तो 101 स्टोर में से हमने रफली 18 स्टोर बंद किए, तो आपने 80 स्टोर अगर मैं क्लोज कर देता हूँ 101 में से,
राइट सर,
तो 83 स्टोर आते हैं, जो फर्स्ट 2 ट्रांच है 29 प्लस 54 इक्वल टू 83।
समझ गया सर। तो वो आई थिंक वो टाइमिंग वाइज आपने वो, इसलिए मेरा
हाँ,
वो एक अप्रैल 21
नहीं है, एक्चुअली ये क्वार्टर वाइज नहीं है, क्योंकि पहले स्टोर नंबर ऑफ स्टोर उतने ज्यादा नहीं थे हर क्वार्टर में, तो इसलिए हमने वो 6 महीने के या 9 महीने का पीरियड लिया है। फिर उसके बाद फिर हमने क्वार्टर वाइज दिया है, क्योंकि हमने बहुत ज्यादा स्पीड बाद में किया, इसलिए स्टार्टिंग के जो नंबर है वो क्वार्टर वाइज नहीं एग्जैक्टली।
गॉट इट सर, समझ गया। और सर अभी जो अभी सर नए स्टोर आप खोल रहे हो, और ओवरऑल सर कैसा ग्राउंड पे डिमांड दिख रहा है सर आपको, एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ नाउ दैट आई थिंक वी हैव टेकन सुनील शेट्टी ऑन बोर्ड, राइट? तो आर वी प्लानिंग टू डू एंड स्पेंड मोर ऑन एडवर्टाइजिंग सर गोइंग अहेड दिस ईयर?
So you have two parts of your question. Question one was, how are we seeing the ground? So it is same and more in terms of tractions of, I'm coming. It is same and more in terms of tractions of the end consumers. Your second part was that for Sunil Shetty, are we doing any advertising campaign? Yes, we intend to do a TVC and roll out a advertising campaign.
Okay, and how much will we be spending for it for this year on the ad side, ad expense?
I think this may not be the appropriate forum to discuss how much we'll be spending in advertisements at this point in time.
Got it. Okay, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mr. Subhanu from Three Head Capital. Please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello. हाँ सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन थोड़ा लॉन्ग टर्म के ऊपर है। क्या नेक्स्ट 2 to 3 साल तक 2 to 3 years में हमारा 5000 स्टोर हो सकता है?
Okay, so yes, it may be possible. So his question
next
was
2 years.
Just hang on. So his question was next 2 to 3 years. Can we forecast to have kind of 5,000 stores? I said yes, it may be possible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mr. Kaushal Kedia from Wallford PMS. Please go ahead.
Sir, who are our competitors? मतलब जो जेनेरिक कर रहे हैं, तो गवर्नमेंट की कंपनी है, और प्राइवेट में कौन कर रहे हैं?
So in private, if you see that there are companies who primarily operates on branded medicines, and there are some so-called generic pharmacies who also unfortunately works more on branded generic actually.
So गवर्नमेंट को छोड़ के कंप्लीटली प्योरली जेनरिक फार्मेसी इंडिया में इस लेवल पे कोई भी नहीं है। बाकी जो भी कंपनियां हैं वो जेनरिक के साथ साथ ब्रांड भी करती है, ऐसी बहुत सारी कंपनियां हैं छोटी मोटी, लेकिन प्योरली जेनरिक स्पेस में गवर्नमेंट का जन औषधि और इसके अलावा दवा इंडिया 2 ही प्लेयर है इंडिया में, तो प्योरली जेनरिक 100% जेनरिक कर रहे हैं.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. We'll wait for a moment. The next question in line is from Mr. Dhwanil from iWealth Fund. Please go ahead, sir.
Sir, just on the previous participant's question. So when we are saying, sir, close to 5,000 stores, it's possible in next 2 to 3 years. So roughly, sir, this year we should be close to 2,700 stores, right? And I think earlier we were saying that we'll take some pause and then again relook how many stores we need to open. So for next year, sir, can you help us to understand how many stores we are planning?
Okay. So the previous participant's question was that can we or are we kind of planning to go to close to around 5,000? And our answer was yes, it may be possible to go to 5,000. So that was our answer. Your statement was that earlier we said that we will take a pause, and our answer to that is yes, we said that we may potentially take a pause for the growth. So as we speak, we are rolling out with the desired numbers of the forecasted plans of COCO close to around 800 and FOFO close to around 150 odd for the existing year. And I still say that we may think of taking a pause, but that does not mean that we will take a pause.
Okay. So next year we are not guiding anything as of now. That I think closer to Q4 or something.
What happens is that we are charting our numbers very carefully. We are aggressive in growth because this is what typically India needs at this point of time. India needs good pharmacy where you will get high quality generic medicines at affordable price. So this is the opportunity hour not only for business, but this is the opportunity hour for making India a more healthier nation. So we are not really planning to slow down unless there is some environmental factors or unforeseen situation that comes in which you and me don't know at this point of time. But by far, two clear and critical parameters. India needs these efficient medicines which are of a good affordable cost, and it also does make a very, very good business sense in terms of the organization as well.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for the session. I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
Thank you, everyone who have been part of this. It's always an aspiration that we are setting every single day to build a better Bharat for all of us. And as I said to the previous question, that this is the need of the hour for India. And not only the need of the hour, if you really see the way how the business dynamics is growing for the organization, it is extremely stable. It is having extreme promising growth. We have already started seeing the growth, and that is how we are poised to grow. Our business models of a combined nature, being with having COCO, FOFO, and definitely catching up with the mobile applications, is not only changing the face as to how India perceives to buy medicine, but it showcases that we are truly and relentlessly working towards building a strong, robust business in healthcare domain that would make India healthy at large and would build a very, very solid infrastructure at the enterprise level for the organization and for the people of India. With that, I conclude by saying saying thank you to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Zota Healthcare Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.